Are you guys back? Hello everyone. Is everybody here still? I just disconnected from OBS and then apparently I came back. I'm back, yes. Heck. Whoa, what was that, OBS? Excuse me. Okay. Not sure what that was. Sorry about that. I was just gonna say, like, I thought it was my internet. No, it wasn't my internet either. It was OBS. It just decided to close and then reopen. Like, my internet never cut out. Creepy. Yeah, no, what I was gonna say is I'm a big, not just believer, but it's like something that affects me personally a lot. My mental health, it dips when my physical health dips. And so I had a bit of a dip last week because my physical health has been a lot worse than it usually is. And yeah. We will do the music stream. I'm not planning to like just cancel the stream altogether. I just want to be in like maybe a slightly better place than I am right now. And I don't know when that will be, but it will happen. I'll probably just randomly just one day I'll feel good and then it'll be like, and today is the day, everyone. There'll probably not be very much warning, but that's okay. Oh dear. OBS having a wobbly. Yeah, it had a wobbly. I haven't had a wobbly with OBS for a while though. My internet sometimes, but like my OBS has been pretty good recently. I think it's because I didn't choose to update it, but it did update. And I'm wondering if it's that. Wasn't my choice. Excuse me. Understandable, at least by me. Yeah, take your time finding the right time for it. Yeah, we'll do it. And it's not something that I'm not wanting to do or anything like that. And again, it should say it's not the music stream that caused me to struggle. It just happened to happen during the music stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, when it falls an update on you always get a bit funky. I hate the OBS updates. I get that they do it, obviously, but like the last one, I actually meant to say this to a couple people, but I didn't get the chance. When it initially came out, it broke like VTube Studio and capturing VTubers for a few days. So like if you had tried to capture a VTuber after the initial update, you wouldn't have been able to. It would have been really crunchy and it would have like tanked your CPU a lot more than usual. Which is why I was like refusing to update it, because it's like if I want to use my VTuber, I don't want to be tanking my CPU. And like I never update when it initially gives me the option to anyway, just in case that happens. But like, yeah, this time was quite bad. It was quite bad. Oh. You know, I always think I get so much thread and then I start, it's like, oh no, it's gone in no time. That being said, it's a lot easier to sew with the beading needle because it's so thin and so sharp. Goes through everything with ease. I should update mine. I think it's been a couple of months. I would say double check what the latest version is and whether it has any issues. I think this one's been out for a couple of weeks, so it should be okay now. But like always double check the version type. Honestly, that is one thing you can use Twitter for quite easily. Just be like on Twitter and like have a look if lots of people are searching problems with OBS. Reddit as well, like all these kind of like social media sort of style websites. Because if people are having issues, streamers will normally say. Oh dear. There we go. I want this one. Give me this one. Okay. It makes it look a little bit lighter than it did before, but I actually kind of like that. I mean, she's a bit more pastel anyway than she actually is. I do actually own Celeste now, partially because I know that Shifty's running it, and so we're going to be really competitive. I need to see if I can get Val in on this. I feel like Val would enjoy it, but I don't know if Val has the setup to capture a speedrun right now. But I feel like Val would really appreciate the competitiveness. They'd probably have a good time. Oh dear. And of course need to see if any other streamers are taking part as well. Make sure everyone's included. Oh, you like for a bit? Oh, nice. Good luck with preparing food. Heck yeah. Oh dear. As if there's gonna be any competition. I mean, listen, you don't know what time I'm gonna get yet. I could get any time. I could be like super fast. You've no idea. You've never seen me play a platformer. Honestly, I've barely even seen me play a platformer. Oh, I wanted that bead. Oh, it's okay, I got another one. Nice. It's so sparkly, I love it. It makes me so happy just looking at all the sparkles and being like, yeah! Oh dear. Happy, happy days. Alright, I want one of the darker sideways ones. There you go. One of these. They don't call me Speedy Blue. Do they call you that? I don't know. As your mod, I feel like I haven't seen anybody call you that. And maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know if anyone's been calling you that. I do love in stream yesterday when you were like, do you know what they call me? And it's like Shifty. Everyone calls you Shifty. They actually did that. Was it to do with platforming games? Actually, you've been playing. I think it counts as a platformer. The Guatemala game, right? Or Guacamole? I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but I know you've been playing that, and that's kind of a platformer, right? Practice. It's all practice. There you go. Jason, welcome on in. What do you mean? I call Speedy Blue all the time. Damn it. Guatemala is a Metroid. Yeah, it's a platformer. Yeah. There you go. Look at all this hacking. I can't believe that Shifty's been practicing before they even agreed to take part in the event. They're already practicing? Wow. Wow. Trying to get that head start. Or are you feeling nervous? You feeling nervous? I feel like this is effectively your grandma coming up to you being like, you're feeling nervous? We're gonna play some Geometry Wars? You don't stand a chance. Oh dear. I am gonna do my absolute best, of course. But I am ready for someone to win. But will it be you? Will it be someone else? Who knows? Whoever wins is gonna get a pretty big piece of wall art. Where we do your best. Ba ba da 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 ba. Ba ba da 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 ba. There we go. Do I want? I do kind of want one, but I think I'll put it in there. There we go. If I lose though, which I won't, it's because I went easy. Well, but the thing is, you could run it multiple times if you wanted to. Like, I put the rules in the Discord, and I might need to double check them just so that I'm saying the right thing. But I'm pretty sure that the competition starts once I have my run submitted, which means you could run it multiple times after I've done my run. Unless you're doing the same kind of thing where it's like, yeah. I don't want to show anyone up. Fair enough, fair enough. Also, Crafty, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, we are cracking on with the Celeste artwork or wall hanging piece. It's going pretty good though. I'm pleased with it so far, at least. It's my way. It's my way. Ba 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 Katamari Damacy. So sparkly. She's gonna look like she's made of crystals. Wait, so do you only get one run? I only get one run. I'm gonna be practicing all week, and then I do one run on the 12th. So I get one chance. Oof, unlucky. Yeah, anyone going for the prize can run it as many times as they want. So, yeah. But I get one shot. There we go. I like to live on the edge. Go. And to there. Make sure there's plenty of sparkle in there. Ah, dear. I would like to have another pearl. I'll probably put it here. I didn't want it too close to the... Oh, these two are stuck together. There you go. I didn't want it too close to the other ones. Honestly, making things look random is a skill. it's hard. B, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. B actually is one of my... this is going to sound so weird because most of you aren't in the VTubing sphere. B is one of my children now. Along with Shifty, you are now... B is now your new sister. Be nice to her. Yeah, I made B's most recent VTuber model. I have a lot of children on Twitch now. It's getting out of hand. But yeah, B has one of my newer models. And we made a very cute model. They debuted it last week doing a subathon, which was so long. Bless you, by the end of it, I was like, I don't know how you're staying awake. They did like, I think it was 21 and a half hours without sleeping or anything. And they were playing like high intensity games as well. Oh dear, but no, they did really, really good, and it was a lovely stream. Someone let me out the VTuber sphere. There are no air holes. You don't need air holes, Shifty. You're a ghost. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Ah dear. Yeah. In the VTuber verse, if you make someone's art or model, you are their mama because you gave birth to them, kind of thing. It's a weird. Honestly, the terminology, the naming system is weird. I'm not gonna act like it's not weird. It's kind of weird, but like, with that in mind, I made Shifty. I made a lot of people in this chat now. I have a lot of children here. Oh dear. You know, I made Shifty, B, Dem and George both have one. There's somebody else who has one who hasn't debuted yet, so I can't really spoil it. But there's another person. It's getting out of hand. Kind of only wanted this one. Thank you. Oh dear. If you die in a VTuber, you die in real life. Oh yeah, that's true actually. That's an important rule to remember. I bet it's Zero. Honestly, if Zero ever decided to stream, I would happily make a VTuber model for them. Happily. Oh dear. But I don't think Zero has too much interest in streaming themselves. But if they did, I'd make them a model. Oh dear. Taki, welcome on in. As that my time grade one becomes archaeology. I guess you're technically right. Oh, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good New Year so far. We are doing some art from the game Celeste. We are making it as a prize for a speedrunning event that we're going to be taking part in next week. Very heckin' exciting. Who summoned me? Zero! Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I just said, you know, because Jason guessed that you were one of the VTubers that hadn't debuted yet. And I was like, no. But if Zero ever did decide to stream as a VTuber, I'd absolutely make their model for them if they wanted it. Oh dear, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. So this is going to be my delayed Xmas party. Some of us will be there with bells, or they thought a bunch of bells. I bought a bunch of bells so I had to wear the bells. God damn it. We can't wait for your first ever stream, Zero. Well, I think it's mainly Jason. If I had to say, it's mainly Jason who can't wait. Everyone else is like, listen, if they stream, I'll support them, but otherwise they're all good. Yeah, we're adding lots of beads to the jacket today. If I were to stream, I'm not even sure what I would stream. I mean, you're pretty good at Fall Guys, right? You've had a lot of crowns back in your day. We, the royal we, which means you. Oh dear, Elden Ring. Oh yeah, true. You could also do Elden Ring. I was like, Fall Guys. I remember you got a lot of crowns in Fall Guys. I've been following since 10 followers. Hell yeah. Good, went away for a long weekend with some friends. Hell yeah. Sounds lovely. It's pretty hot near you, right? I guess a good time to go on some trips. Enjoy the sun. Try not to get burnt. Over here it looks like Silent Hill whenever I wake up in the morning. There's so much fog. The foggiest. So foggy. There we go. One of the days was hot. Only one? I guess that's not bad though. Mix it up a little bit. Have some hot days. Have some not so hot days. Let's get this one. please. There we go. Honestly, the edge bits are the hardest. It's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it. Ah, definitely. I think you're one of Zero's first followers, if I had to guess. You've been waiting. Oh dear. Then again, actually, Jason, I'm pretty sure you're one of my first followers as well. I think. I could be wrong, but I think you're one of the first? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Just thinking of the word first made me have to scream. There we go. One scorcher, then following day had a cool change with some late rain. Good board game weather. Hell yeah. Oh, I love a good board game. Oh dear, Jason has been following, oh my god. 2020, oh heck, so long. Oh my god, Jason. Jason has been anxiously anticipating you for nearly 3 years. Oh wait, no, you mean following me? Wait a minute, that might be me actually, sorry. I thought that was following Zero. Jason's been following you for 3 years. But actually, that wouldn't surprise me if that was the case as well. Oh dear. Actually, yeah, wait, for 500... I mean, that's still a long time for someone who's never streamed. Or nor shown any interest in necessarily starting. There's that skeleton sitting in the office. Yeah, they are. Following him in. Sorry, yeah, no, I got confused. I was like, whoa. Jason's been following Zero more than Jason's been following me. Oi, 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 oi. Following you since May 22nd and following. Yes, that was a couple months after I started. I think I'd only been streaming for about 2 months when you followed. Then, yeah. That's a heckin' long time. There we go. I need this one. There you go. And then across there. Okay, and I'm gonna have to get some more thread in a minute. But doing pretty good. She's slowly becoming the sparkliest person. I love her. Oh, dude. I think that's Jenny stream through Zero. Understandable, honestly. Zero might not have started streaming yet, but their personality more than makes up for it. They got this big personality that you just can't help but follow them for. Oh dear. I think I've been following Shifty since pretty early. I can't remember if I started following Shifty before they'd ever gone live though. I'd have to double check. I think I started following them pretty early. Oh dear. I was the skeleton in the chair then. Probably, not sure. Well, yeah, it's difficult to... I'd have to double check when it's next to your stream. Actually, I could just do it when you're offline as well. I could just sneakily sneak into your stream and be like, how long have I been following? When did Shifty start streaming? Are they the same? According to Twitch tracker, Jelly first stream, it was the 14th of April 2020. You're right, you're right. That was my first stream. That's our stream anniversary too. Yes. It was a while ago. There we go. I can no longer claim to be a new bean streamer, although I will still claim it every time I make a mistake. Whatever would. Well, like, follow people before they started going live. I mean, I know I followed George before they ever started streaming, but that's because George said they wouldn't start streaming unless they hit 50 followers, because they weren't, like, I think particularly interested, and then suddenly 50 people followed them and they were like, bugger. Well, give it a go then. And then they enjoyed it, and now they're still doing it. But yeah, George I definitely followed before they went live. Ever. I think there's a couple other people I've done the same, but I can't put names to them right now. Well, I guess technically 0. I've been following since 4 days up. Oh my god. What the heck? That's... Yeah, though, actually that would make sense because you came in when I was making the mushroom hat, right? And that's only the second thing I ever made on stream. Oh my god. That's such a long time ago. Oh dear. Oh, don't follow me. I enjoy your stream, Shifty. Oh dear. It took me 1 month, 1 week, and 1 day from stream number 1 to 5 to follow you. Oh yeah, I mean, I can't beat 0, ever, ever. The content speaks for itself. Excuse me, I'm zooming away while I take a drink. Oh dear. Yeah, no, it has been a while now, but I'm still enjoying it. I don't know if I enjoy it even more than when I first started streaming, because I was so nervous. Every time that I went live when I first started, like I was excited, but I was incredibly nervous. Whereas now I don't have as much of that nerve. Like there's still times where I do certain streams where I'm like, ooh, I hope everything goes well, ooh. But like, it is a bit different. Excuse me. Oh, it's Nightbot run out. 2 seconds. I'm going. Oh no. Who could this be? Oh dear. Whoa. Crazy. 2 seconds. Oh no. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Oh wait, can I not do it? Wait! What the heck? Why? Why can't I see my own emotes? Excuse me, why can I not see my own emotes? OBS, please! Wait a second. I can't see my own emotes. Oh, this is very upsetting. Why? What the heck, OBS? I can see Shifty's. And like, I'm sure I can see other people's as well, but like, I can't see my own emotes. What the heck? What the heck? Does Nightbot need a gifted sub? I can do 2 seconds. Also, 4 dads, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I'm having a small sad time because I can't see any of my own emotes in chat. And like when I look over here I can see them. But I can't, can I do this now? Do it. Maybe this is what's causing it? You can't even snom dance? I can't even snom dance. What the heck? Whoa! What could that be? Whoa! Crazy! Thank you so much, Anonymous! Alright, I can see it now. Alright, the subscription must have run out for me while I was live. That's fine. Okay, now I can see it. Yeah, everything's good. Whoa, crazy! Welcome on in, by the way, 4 dads. I hope you're doing well. So you're keeping kind of in the middle of right now. Edit, thank you so much for the Twitch gift sub. Very kind of you, Anonymous. Oh dear. That's better. Everything's fine now. Oh dear. Oh, professional streamer. Professional. Yes. I have been streaming for nearly 3 years now. Professional. Maybe one day they'll come forward. I don't think so. Oh dear. There we go. Long day traveling. I hope you managed to get some rest at the end of your day then. Hell yeah. Put your feet up for a bit. Get a nice drink. Hell yeah. We're adding... Oh, what's that? Fluffs. We're adding lots and lots of beads to the jacket so that she looks like she's made of crystals. Heck yeah. Ow. Oh, is that gonna be okay? Honestly, these days I just can't stop putting needles like right up my nail. That seems like it's fine. It's just a poke. Your lonely rolling star. Bam, 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 ba, ba, da. Your lonely rolling star. I only know one line. Can you tell? I can't stop putting needles right at my nail. This is actually becoming a problem. My poor hands. Oh dear. Pizza and hell yeah. Pizza inside's on the way. Perfect. Oh dear. My camera's meant to arrive sometime between February. Oh, the 9th and oh my god, wait, that's a big bracket. Wait a second. I didn't fully process that. Well, I guess you just have to stay in the house and Jason to make sure that you don't miss your post. Oh dear. You've got to get by with your 87 on the cameras. Actually, that's a very fair point. Oh, in all fairness, it's not English. True, true. Oh dear. Wow. 53. Oh god, it's so... You must have such a cool display. Like, such a cool display with all the cameras in it and stuff. Oh dear. I wish I had 53 cosplays to display. That'd be cool. Maybe one day I'll get to 87. I feel like that could just very easily be this year. Like, how long have you had this hobby of collecting cameras for Jason? I feel like it's not been a crazy, crazy long time, right? Oh, heck! Oh my god! Fern, welcome on in! How was your stream? What have you been up to? Boo, welcome on in. Fern Raiden coming. Welcome, welcome. What have you been up to? And thank you, Shifty, for shouting out Fern. Makers and crafting. What, in fact, have you been making and crafting? Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Jelly. I am a crafter based in the UK. I predominantly actually make costumes. I'm a cosplayer first and foremost, but at the moment we're on a little bit of a break from cosplay just because we're waiting for a particular competition to get announced so that we can enter it next year. I'm not always a VTuber, sometimes I'm a VTuber, sometimes I'm not. When I make costumes, they end up looking like this. There you go. This is the kind of costumes we make on stream. We are beading and sequining people. We like sparkle. We like adding sparkle to everything. This one was a whole outfit made out of beads and sequins. You can kind of tell whenever it catches the light because all of that gold, that's beads and sequins. Hell yeah. So that's what we do. When was this? This was... Oh wait, okay, this was TwitchCon. Oh dear, let me switch back. You've seen it. At the moment though, we're making Celeste, and we're doing it again, bead, sequins, embroidery, all of that kind of stuff. Ah dear. Since the 12th of November 2021, so okay, actually it's been a little while then. A little longer than I thought it had been. I guess time does fly by on this platform. Also, Fern, what have you been up to? What kind of crafts do you do? We're quite the crafty community. So curious. And Zay, thank you for the horn. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Horns are back in. Excuse me. I gotta remember this. I know it's so long ago now. So long ago. We'll just have to enter again to get a new video. Oh dear, never seen that in my life. Me neither. It's just so useful when a raid comes in though, because you can be like, I'm not making a costume right now, but when I do, this is what they look like. It's so useful. High recommend to any cosplayer. TwitchCon gives you a really good video of your cosplay. 10 out of 10. Did you make that, Jelly? I might have. We might have streamed 500 hours of it at one point, but you know, I forget. Oh dear, got really excited because my boss told me I had access to some training, then went to go into it and was like, nope, oh no. Why? I just feel like from like a trainer's perspective, you'd want everyone to be able to do training. So like they work better, more efficiently, have more skills. Like why would you not want people to do the training? I don't know. Oh dear, also damn, and crispy bacon. Welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the follow. Ah dear. We're actually this is gonna end up being like a prize for a charity stream we're doing next week. So I have to get it finished by next week. So we got a little bit of a deadline. We don't normally work with deadlines, but this time, you know, just a little one. Just a cheeky little deadline to get this finished by the competition. Ah dear. I'm mainly a cross-stitcher. That's what we're gonna be doing a Schitt's Creek quote with a floral border. Hell yeah. I'll be honest, I like embroidery. It's not something I'm as versed as beading and sequining, but like I'm trying to get more into it. I'm trying to do it more because I do like it, and I have so many embroidery threads. Like, I've collected so many over the years. So I'm trying to get more into it because it's not that I don't enjoy it. I just don't. It's, you know, when you have like your go-to crafts, it's not been my go-to, and I'm not even sure why, because I have all the stuff for it. Yeah, there we are. Next one though. I can't say what it is, but it does have quite a big embroidered section. I can show you what the costume will be. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Owl House. The next cosplay we make is from the Owl House. How long does it take to make a costume like that? That one was 2,000 hours. But you have to bear in mind that all of the gold is either embroidery, beading, or sequining, and it's all hand stitched. So like about 90% of that costume was hand stitched. So it takes a lot longer when you use techniques that are all hand stitching. So it took about 2,000 hours. We streamed 500 hours of it. Yeah. But it was worth it. I love that costume. And now I have the sparkliest dress. Worth. I should say as well, Fern, as much as we love having you here, if you need to go get some snacks or take a quick walkabout after your stream, please do. As much as we like having you here, like, look after yourself first and foremost. Ah, dear. So many embroidery threads. So in other words, Jelly is bullied into embroidery. I have so many. It's because a lot of the time when people are getting me gifts, I get like a lot of cross-stitch gifts, and I like cross-stitch. But like, I often like to go on my own designs rather than following someone else because I'm a cosplayer, and that's just what we're like, you know? We're nightmare people. But I like to do my own designs, so I take all the threads and just put them to one side, and I take the material and I put it in my material bag, and then at some point I make it in the future, right? But what that has led to is me just having hundreds of embroidery threads. Oh my god, another, Jesus Christ! FMC, welcome on in. How was your stream and what did you get up to? Jesus, double rage. I will need to take a shower. Oh, bless you. Yes, no, go look after yourself, Fern. Also, I'll do this because I think my mods are AFK. Hello, welcome on in. How was your stream? Lord Omega, I hope you're doing well. What were you up to? You're doing art. Oh my god, you have so many artists. What kind of art were you doing? And Augustus, welcome on in. And FMC, welcome on in. I hope you're all doing well. Do you want the spiel? Everyone, we just had 2 raids in a row, so you're both going to see the same thing twice. I am so sorry. Hello, hi. My name is Jelly. I am a cosplayer based in the UK. We do lots of other crafts as well. At the moment, we're making a piece for Celeste for a competition we're doing next week. But normally, I am a cosplayer. The kind of cosplays I make are ones like this. I have just a really good video on hand because I entered TwitchCon last year at Amsterdam. And so I have this wonderful, wonderful video to show you of the kind of costumes we make. We focus on beading, sequining, and embroidery. The next costume we're going to be making is from the Owl House. But right now we're on a bit of a cosplay hiatus because I have to wait for them to announce some things before I'm allowed to enter. There you go. That's who I am. What were you up to? What was your art? I hope that it was good. Ah, dear. Also, Augustus, thank you so much for the follow. It's very heckin' kind of you. Again, we will be doing a cosplay soon. I just have to wait for them to announce. So basically, I want to enter TwitchCon 2024, and the rules of TwitchCon is it can't have been made more than a year prior to the submissions period, right? So we have to wait for the submission period to open this year, so that I can start making my costume for next year. Most larger cosplay competitions don't have those kind of time constraints, but TwitchCon in particular does. So just so that we don't break the rules, I have to wait till we start the next costume. But I do have all the planning done, like I'm very ready to start it. I got the material and fabrics and I got like a lot of beads and sequins. I actually made like put that in there. I made a bead palette for aesthetic purposes mainly, but it makes me happy. So yeah, we are ready. I just can't start it yet. And thank you for the lurk, Shifty. Take care of yourself. I hope work goes well. Did you have any tips for committing to large projects? It's different for everyone. For some people, large projects are not going to be your cup of tea, right? Like, I don't mean this to discourage. What I would say is if you're looking to take on a large project, but you find that your attention span is maybe it struggles doing the same thing over and over again. So try and create a project for yourself that uses lots of different skills, because that way, even though they all come together on the same piece, it feels like you're doing lots and lots of different things, so you don't get too stagnant. You don't just end up doing the same thing over and over again. It's difficult to give advice for that sort of thing because it's hard. It's hard even if you are someone like who has the attention span to do the whole thing. But I would say breaking it up into different skills, learning different skills as you make it as well could be good, because then it takes a lot more focus, excuse me. But basically just breaking it into lots of different bits. How do they check you don't start before 1 year? So basically they just check your social medias. If you've been posting pictures or streams and stuff like that you've started before that, then you will be disqualified. A lot of it does also just rely on honesty, because technically I could start the costume off stream and just never post a picture of it and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of it does just rely on honesty. The other thing is that this is a high-level craftsmanship cosplay competition. So TwitchCon is a craftsmanship-based cosplay competition, which means normally how to put it? There is kind of a trust with the people entering that they don't cheat. But they will double check. They'll double check like your Instagram and stuff like that. And if you've been posting stories of making the costume before, then yes, you would be disqualified. I mean, last year we had multiple people disqualified, but I think a lot of it was to do with the amount of hours they'd streamed or using the incorrect title. But like, yeah, a lot of people were. Oh dear. Wah! Wah! Oh dear. I'm answering for... Oh, she does traditional art. Oh, the hard stuff. Well, actually, all art is difficult, really, isn't it? Oh my god. But oil in particular, oof, it's difficult. Oil is a difficult medium. It's very impressive though, and to be able to do it while live on Twitch too, very heckin' impressive. Yeah, I've done traditional art a bit, and there are just some that I think are a little easier than others, and I think oil paint in particular is a pain in the bloody ass. It looks beautiful, but it's so difficult. And also, Lord, thank you so much for the follow. I think my music might have paused because it doesn't know if I'm still here. There we go. Bring it back, bring it back. Ah, dear. So a bit of a prestige morale. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to international cosplay competitions, they're pretty well-known cosplayers some of the time. Like, not all the time, but like a lot of the time they do already have a following. They're normally pretty good at what they do. I think American TwitchCon is a better example of this right now because it's been going on a little bit longer. But a lot of the cosplayers that came across to enter were like established cosplayers. So yeah, it's like, it would look really, really bad for you if you cheated. Basically, yeah, it's just like, as far as like, if it's discovered that you cheated, it's like, yee. You know, cosplay is a very social thing as well. So it's bad for you, it's bad for the community, it's just a really bad idea. If it was people doing like, who I guess didn't have anything to lose, it'd be a little different, but like, that's not the case really. Most of the time people are pretty good. Oh dear. And yeah, I'm the same. It's like, technically yes, I could start off stream, but like, why would I? I actually don't want an advantage over anyone else entering. Like, do I want to win? Yeah, sure, I'd love to win. But like, I want to win on my own merit with the same, I guess, guidelines as everyone else. You want to win because you're the best, basically, I suppose. And cheating is not winning because you're the best. Cheating is winning because you cheated. Yeah. So I wouldn't want to win and then have it tarnished by like, oh, but the only reason she won is because she cheated kind of thing. Yeah, because it's a craftsmanship-based competition. You want to win because you're the best. Oh, dear. Thanks for the advice. I do love repetitive tasks, but project management feels impossible. I guess it's like to learn about. I'd say if you're worried, you could always build up to a bigger project as well. I don't think you have to jump in with the, you know, like 2-year-long project full of like tedious work, which you're doing the same thing over again. Like, that doesn't have to be your first ever project, but for some people, they enjoy that. For some people, that's like exactly what they want to do. So I can't completely dissuade it because, of course, there's going to be a group of people that are like, well, that's what helps me. But I don't know what will help you, but I would say breaking it down into lots of little bits. Also, actually, I give this advice to everyone. Reward yourself plenty. Because when you're doing your own hobby, I guess your only reward normally is a finished product. So if you're doing something that takes a really, really long time, make sure that you break it up a little bit into little rewards for yourself. So like, if say, maybe for like something like this, if I said, well, when I finish the hair, I'll get myself a treat at the store. Like, I'll buy myself like a bag of Skittles or something. I'm a food motivated person, so food rewards are the best for me. But, you know, there are lots of other things you could do. Like, you know, maybe you can have an agreement if you've got like a partner that you live with and be like, you'll give me a massage, a hand massage when I finish this. Kind of thing. Or maybe it's like some beauty product that you want or something. But just like splitting up your project into sections that you can reward yourself for, because otherwise it can feel like you don't see a lot of progress happening very quickly, and that can be very disheartening. And it's disheartening for me even, and I've been going for a while. So like, yeah, make sure that you're rewarding yourself plenty for the hard work that you're doing. I would say that's always advice that I give to people. Thing is, would you risk your entire cosplay competition for one reason? Because no competition will ever... Exactly. This is the thing. It's like, it's so not worth it to cheat. Like, even if you think you'll never get caught, it's just like, I really wouldn't. Because it takes one slip up and you've ruined your career, like, completely. Because so much of it is based on good faith. So if you ruin that... Truck driver!
Too hot too, arm pump.
Oh, truck driver, how are you doing? Happy New Year! I hope your New Year's gone well so far. We're making a piece for a competition next week at the moment, so hopefully I'll be giving this away if anyone can beat me. Oh dear. Also, Crypt, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Dick and Techno, good morning. Welcome on in. Could you please tell if Jelly was here? I am doing all right, thank you. I will let Jelly know. I'm okay. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm all right. We're getting by. And Amazonia, I saw the pictures from your snowboarding holiday. I hope that it went well. It looked really fun. It looked like you had lovely weather for it as well. Like so much snow, but bright clear skies. It looked stunning. So pretty. Oh dear. New year, new job. You retired from the long haul driving. I hope that then, in this case, the new job is a little bit more, not easygoing, because obviously work is work, but like not so hard. Because yeah, long haul driving is, well, I guess the name suggests it's a rough one. It's hard, very hard work. I think you deserve a bit of a break. Nice to see you. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Have you graduated from sick club yet? I hope so. I could totally beat you, but I'm too late. Well, this is the kind of thought. It's like, listen, I think most of you could beat me. I have very little experience in platformers. I am not good at that kind of game, and I am literally just starting it for the first time with a run happening next week. So I think most of you could beat me. But that's like, the point is to get people to try, you know? Like, give it a go. Especially if you don't already own the game. It's a beginner's competition. Looks really good. All the beads. Yeah, we're slowly turning her crystal. Wow. You're driving a concrete mixer home every night. Oh, bless you. Jesus. Wow. Heavy vehicle still then. Wow. We like to party. 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 The Venga bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco, an interstate free disco. The wheels are still are turning and traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, come on and move your body. Thank you. What amazing! We were so lucky with the weather, though. Wait again? Actually, like I thought I was like pretty unlucky to get it 3 times. How many times is this for you now? I see it. Amazonia. That it feels like you've had it. So you must have caught every single variant, surely. The heck? Oh dear. Bead party! Bead! I have beads and I want to make a full fantasy outfit for one of them. Oh, that's a large project I have been considering. It's small in comparison to what... Well, no. But like, you have to bear in mind, I've been doing this for a really long time. And also, I have very little else, like, commitment-wise in my life. So I can commit my life to just sewing beads into things, you know? But that's still a huge project. Yeah, I guess just... If you can like split it up into ways that you can reward yourself throughout it, it'll probably feel a lot more, well, rewarding, because you'll be rewarding yourself. Otherwise, so good luck. It sounds like a lovely project. Hell yeah. Again, this is my 5th time. Yeah, that was for me. It's been mainly I've visited my parents every now and again. I can't do it very often, unfortunately, but like when I can, I go and visit them. Every time I've got COVID, it's been from catching the train. Every single time it's been on the trains, and it's like it is getting to the point where I am like, I'm gonna develop a bloody train phobia at this point, because every time I catch the trains I seem to get COVID. Oh dear. Doing well. Oh dear. If I get another 2 days I get a free hot drink. You deserve many free hot drinks. 5 rounds of COVID. Have you been symptomatic every single time as well? Because that's been my one silver lining. I've only had bad symptoms once. The other times it's been like pretty mild for me. Obviously different variants and stuff like that. Oh, stabs. You get out of jail. Actually, yeah, that should be it. Like, you get out of jail free. Oh dear. 1 free cancellation on Twitter or something. Sebastian, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the heckin' follow. Good day, I'm Sebastian from NSW Australia. Skilled PS4 gamer. Prefers motivating songs, horror. Oh my god. Role-playing characters, shy, quiet, but friendly. Oh, bless you. Welcome on in. My name's Jenny. I'm a cosplayer. I don't really do a lot more than that. I'm a crafter. Sometimes I speedrun games. I do also make VTubers. I do a couple things. Mainly it's cosplay though. I really enjoy cosplay. Sitting through public transport is a lot of sick people using it instead of staying home. Yeah, but like I can't even blame people half the time because a lot of people don't get sick pay and stuff like that. So it's like people are doing what they're forced to do. It's just like it's an overall just problem. It's like it's not one person a lot of the time. And yeah, it is what it is. God damn it. More than 1 free cancellation reading. It's like a get out of jail free is fine, but I feel like you could use that more. Just wear a medical mask on the train if they are the cause for you. Medical mask. But I actually do. I have, where are they? Careful. These. And I still caught it. But the thing is, I'm on the train in the same carriage with people because I travel quite a long way for about 2 to 3 hours, depending. And like, if there is someone sat next to me who has COVID and I'm sat next to them for 3 hours, it's like, I feel like there's only so much you can do, unfortunately. Yeah, I wear a mask every single time. I'm always very, very careful. I hand sanitize, I do everything, but it is what it is. A brand new name for you, zero COVID damage. I like that. Oh my god, zero COVID damage. That could be your alt account for like your spicy hot takes. Their mask helps, so it doesn't give you full protection. Yeah, because like that's the first thing like my family said, like, are you wearing masks? I was like, I am wearing proper masks, like hefty ones, because I know that I'm like someone who's at a slightly higher risk, right? So I'm always super careful. The only way that I've found that I can avoid getting COVID on the trains is when I don't go in the carriages, when I like sit next to the door, and like, I'll be honest, sitting next to the door or like crouching next to the door for 3 hours, it does something on your back for sure. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've always been very careful, but again, I have to be. Oh dear. Yeah, those are proper medical masks. Yeah, they're the good shit. I got complacent and didn't wear a mask because I haven't in ages, and I have learned my lesson. Because this is a thing, like half the time I wear them. I don't travel when I'm sick because I can't. I'm not well enough. And also I wouldn't anywhere, I'd like to say. But like I can't. So it's like, it's physically impossible unless I'm pretty damn well to travel. And so every time I travel, I'm wearing a mask, not for you anymore. It is now for me. Please don't give me COVID. Or anything. Like, I don't want flu either. I don't want any of your diseases. Keep them to yourselves. Oh dear. But yeah, this time it hit me good. I explained it briefly at the beginning of stream because I am having to seek some medical assistance for it now. This time, the last time I got COVID, I have unfortunately now got long COVID, which I'm already disabled. So having long COVID on top of that's kind of like, it's kind of rough. And there's like a nasty synergy between my migraines and the long COVID, so I'm having to receive some extra medical help. Yay. Good times. Love it. I will say though, when I last went in, they were really, really nice. I had 3 doctors helping me, and everyone was really, really sweet. And they've given me lots of options. Some of them I don't really want to take if possible, but like I have options. Oh dear. Maybe a sick club. Nescaferta breathing, but that is oh my god. Hell yeah. I think it's human nature to think bad things won't affect us badly. Well, yeah, I'm definitely the same. Like, whenever I'm not having a migraine, I completely forget, like, that I suffer with migraines. And, like, that might sound crazy because I have migraines nearly every single day, but, like, I legitimately, like, whenever I'm not having one, completely forget that I have. I completely forget that I'm disabled. Like, it just completely flies out of my mind. I'm like, I'm invincible. I can do anything. I can take on the world. And then, obviously, I'll do something that will trigger a migraine again. And I'm like, yeah, I remember, because I was having some pretty bad, like, gaps in my memory when I first got diagnosed. This was, like, ages ago. So don't worry, we're all good. I've had scans and tests. Everything's fine. But, like, they said it's quite common for people, if you've been through, like, a really painful experience, that you'll just kind of forget about it. Like, you won't remember the pain. It's not the same for everyone, but, like, as a coping method, it's, like, quite common. So, yeah. It is what it is. It does mean that I don't remember big portions of my life. But luckily, I have all the streams. So if I've forgotten something important, I can just go back and be like, oh, yeah, there it is. Honestly, the streaming makes me so happy. Like, seeing all of the stuff we've done, all the different events and everything is lovely. Because I feel like half the time I'm like, what do you call it? What's that film? 50 First Dates, where the person forgets everything from the day before and has to like rewatch it, otherwise they forget it. Yeah, it's great. The streaming is like that for me. It's like if I forget like the amazing times I have a whole channel full of all of the best times in the last few years. I could just look at it and be like, oh yeah, that was really fun. Oh my god, I really enjoyed that. Oh my god, that was great. 10 out of 10, recommend making a VOD channel. I love it. I wanted to stream today, but yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you're like, you're having to go through like the fever and getting better and all of that. Oh my god, wait, oh, I was gonna say, why is it not working? Yeah, like when I jammed the staple up my felt. Oh my god, that left a mark for so long as well. It was so embarrassing. Come on to stream with this massive puncture mark in my finger. Blech. I was just too excited. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's really good. It's such a lovely way of remembering all the amazing things that happens. Yeah, I can't get out of bed. I don't blame you. I took 3 weeks off last time. I was so sick, and I barely even had a fever. I was just sick. I only had a fever for like a couple days. Oh dear. Just takes it out of you. And yeah, to have it this many times in a row, that's very, very defeating. On the positive side, it's not like you have a TwitchCon deadline or anything coming up because, you know, they still haven't bloody announced it. Oh my god. I feel so bad for everyone who's entering this year and they still can't book hotels or anything because goddamn, announce your dates. I'm sure there's a reason they haven't announced it yet, but oh my god, it's insane. Yeah, like again, it feels like it's getting very. It should have been announced by now. Come on. Oh dear. Yeah, I feel really bad for everyone who is planning to enter this year. Cause yeah, on a bet flips bed. That's rude. They're ill. Let them recover. I have a big fancy metal bed. Ooh. Oh dear. Actually true, yeah. Mattresses and beds are really heavy. Very heavy. Oh dear. Wiggle wiggle. Yeah, it's kind of crazy they haven't announced anything yet. I'm not even entering this year and I feel bad for them. Like, for the people entering. It doesn't even affect me. I just feel bad. I feel like they should know by now so that they can book hotels and stuff. Gotta rise and shine. They've got COVID. Leave them be. Let them stay in bed. Oh dear. They need rest to recover. Darn it, followed by crazy cosplay having crazy bed. Foiled again. Oh dear. We've nearly finished one arm, by the way. Just a progress update. Nearly 2 hours in, finished one arm. Wait, oh, just the gentle wiggles, okay. Nudges. Oh dear. They're good for you. Okay, okay. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, yeah, I really hope they announce it soon. I really, really hope they announce it soon. Especially because I feel kind of bad because I've really talked very highly of TwitchCon, and I know a lot of people that are entering because of that, and I want them to have a good experience and be able to get a hotel nice and easily and all that kind of stuff. So I feel bad if I've like really sold this convention and then it's like a pain because they can't get a hotel or something like that. Ah, dear. I'd feel very bad. Hopefully they announce it soon. I mean, did they announce that the American one's in Las Vegas? Because I've seen stuff like on social medias, but I can't actually see the post where Twitch announces it. I just see like pictures, I suppose, of like people posting things where it says that they announced it, but I haven't seen the announcement. Oh, it's leaked. Okay. I was wondering, because I was looking at Twitch's website, I was like, I can't see anything that says it's in not San Diego, blah, 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 Las Vegas. Okay. Can they leak the dates for European one, please? Oh dear. Can we get a sneaky leak over here in Europe? We need one. Oh. A ticket website launched the page early and I had the dates for Las Vegas in it. I see. I don't know how I feel about Las Vegas as one. I think I'm glad that they're moving it around so it's a different place again. Just for that. But isn't Las Vegas really, really expensive to like stay at? I don't know. I've never been, but I've heard that it's quite an expensive place to stay. I don't know what it's like comparatively to San Diego where it was this year, but I feel like it's expensive. Very expensive and very loud. Yeah. I think the main thing with me is like it's an expensive place to stay. Also, Blue, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're making Celeste very, very sparkly right now. she's gonna be glary. Oh dear. Yeah, I just feel like I mean, thing is, I say that, but I guess like a lot of cities are expensive to stay in. But I felt like Las Vegas in particular is very, very expensive. Damn, imagine a bunch of cosplayers in casinos. I mean, that would be kind of cool. But then TwitchCon isn't a hugely cosplayed event, like comparatively to other conventions. But I would really like that. I would really like to see that. I think that'd be very funny. Yeah, get one across there. Oh, message you promote by having your convention in a gambling town. Yeah, that's another thing, actually. Yeah, gambling's banned on Twitch. Oh, I like that. Gambling's banned on Twitch. Let's go to Gamble Central. Ah, dear. Not me watching Jelly Mickey. Big Pretty Smiley Pig. Oh, bless you. Feathered. You've got this. You've got this. I'm sorry. That's hard. I believe in you. Sending you all the unpicking good wishes. It's gambling with buttons, yeah, and threads, spools of threads. Also, Oz, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. It's not illegal, it's just frowned upon. Ah, okay. Fair enough then. Oh dear. And Ro, welcome on in. Hello. We are adding more sparkles to Celeste, but I've been waiting to do this. I've been really looking forward to adding all the sparkles to the jacket. Look at her. She's like so crystally. Ah, dear, I'm very happy. Ah, dear. Sad hands, yeah, not picker and pass a jelly that throws chocolate and buttons their way. I think, honestly, that's the best you can do for the unpicking. Unpicking is a horrible job. I think most cosplayers at some point get very familiar with unpicking, and it sucks, but it's necessary. Even though it really sucks. Oh dear. Blue, welcome on in. So aspect of my chronic illness is causing problems. I'm not figuring out which illness or what the heck this feeling is. Make lemonade. Yeah. Oh dear. This sounds like a heckin' plan. Oh dear, how are you? I'm alright. I have lots of exciting things to look forward to next week. And also, we have a really exciting thing happening tomorrow, but it's not on my stream. So tomorrow, I am taking part in a cosplay podcast style thing, which will be taking place on the channels of Ottilie Tiffin, Hut Armories, and Sunkoi Cosplay. All of them will be streaming it live. I'll be there. I'm just not going to be streaming it because it's quite late for me, and I tend not to do very well in the evenings. So I'll just be there. I won't be streaming it though. So if you guys want to watch it, it will be at 7 p.m. GMT on those 3 channels. That's Sunkoi Cosplay, Hut Armories, and Ottilie Tiffin. Yes, very heckin' exciting. Twitch behavior is unlicensed Oh, of course, that's what it is. So it's very consistent with their gambling rules. They announce us against TOS, but then they allow poker. Well, they also have like Twitch, like what do you call it? The gambling with your channel points, which I guess there's no money involved, but like, you know. Seeing Ripper is one of the most hated and most useful tools. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I had to leave for work now. Oh, bless you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, Crypt. I hope that it goes well. Yeah, we'll be working away at this. It takes a while, but it's worth it. For all of the sparkles, it's worth it. There we go. Oh, dear. Oh, hey, I follow Tiffin. Perfect. If you already follow Tiffin, you'll see us live tomorrow. I'll be on Tiffin's channel capturing my screen, but I won't be live. I'll be taking part as a guest. I'm very excited though. It's gonna be really fun. Ordering from Waterstones for that is self-care. You're true. You're true. Ah, dear. Poker's more of a skill game as opposed to slots. I guess that's true. Twitch banned me for all the Netherlands from gambling channel points. Yeah, I know. It's always really sad when we have a channel point gamble and like people from certain countries can't take part. Very sad. Very heckin' sad times every time. Crowded Unite, I know the sinking feeling. Yeah. Honestly, it's like one of those things where like everyone does it at some point, but it still sucks. I hate unpicking. I actually had to do some yesterday. I was practicing making like a candy corn bauble, and like my initial, it just didn't look right. I just didn't like it, so I had to unpick all of it, and it was like hours of work. And I'm like, it just didn't look right. It wasn't what I wanted, so I had to start again. That being said, if you put on some good music, you have some good snacks, and it doesn't feel quite so bad. It's just when you're on your own unpicking in a silent room, it's like, it's very like, ugh. Why do I do this hobby kind of moment. There we go. Ooh. To be fair, half the skill is going until you win. Sorry, I had a good stretch there. There we go. And what? Yeah, I think that'll be enough. Get that in there. Just got a little bit more to do on this arm. We're nearly there. Look at that sparkle. I love that it lightens the colour a little bit as well. A bit more pastel. I got to fetch my coffee off the machine, return the bloody... Is it attached to you? Has it got attached to you? I feel like the first thing you should look at is whatever bottoms you're wearing. Have you got a seam ripper attached to you? Oh dear. You go. And go across there. And then I'm gonna get some more thread because I'm getting a bit short and my needle is very long. There we go. Let's get that across there. Oh! My beads! My beads! Get them back on there. Yeah. Right, let's tie that off and then we'll keep going. Also, yeah, look at all the stitches on the back now. We got so many! Just building and building and building. Yeah, right. Oh no! Get your heckin' snacks and get your heckin' drinks. Sips and snacks, please. I've checked and there's also no pain, so I even looked at the collar of your slippers. Honestly, good call. Even if that wasn't right, good call. Oh dear. Bonk. Did you stick it in your tip pockets? Well, I mean, that would require you to have tip pockets. Oh dear, bra. That would require you to wear a bra. Also, Sunkoi, welcome on in. We were just talking about you. Well, you, Ottilie, and Hut, because of course we have the cosplay podcast tomorrow. on your channel, on Sunkoi. You are Sunkoi. On your channel, Huts and Otterlies. We've been adding lots of beads to Celeste right now, though. We're getting all the beads on. She's getting very, very sparkly. I'm very pleased. Couldn't be happier. She's getting so 3D. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. So I'm just having a drink, so I might look a bit grumpy for a second. Why is that? Every time I saw... Oh, Dennis. Ooh. It's so funny. It's because I got something over my face when I drink. But oh my god, it looks ridiculous. Oh dear. There we go. Ugh. Although Eva, I'm now annoying at sipping coffee and eating donuts. Delicious. Hell yeah, I might have a snack in a minute as well. I didn't have a proper breakfast this morning, so I'm a little bit hungrier than usual. Oh dear. Yeah, we are. I don't know. I wish I could show you how 3D. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see how 3D the beads are now. A little bit. It's very 3D. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I love sparkle. Oh, dear. Snack, good, cool. Yeah. I'm like, it's getting to that point in the morning where I'm like, I could eat something. Let me rethread my needle. I'll finish the arm and then I'll have a snack. And have a reward for finishing the arm. There you go. Practicing what I preach. When I finish the arm, I will give myself a snack. There you go. Look, Admiral Worlds. Yeah, that sounds, yeah, that's snack worthy. Hell yeah. Oh, for a seafood department. And, ooh, salmon scales. Pretty much you wash and dye them. So this was a really long time ago now. Oh, sorry, my arm went in front of the camera. This was a really, really long time ago now, but I actually made some metallic fish. And I made all their scales using, you know, like copper slug tape? So I used like copper slug tape on all of the scales and I put like a blowtorch to it. And when you put a blowtorch to copper, it like explodes into color and it creates like really beautiful rainbowish scales. And I made a whole fish like that and it was really fun. And like, honestly, fish scales, they are stunning. I love them. I have not done anything like that for a while, but if I did, I'd probably use copper tape again, except that it would get me like flagged at every convention I go to because metal. Oh no, they also get everywhere. Oh, they're tiny, real life ones, they're teeny tiny. High five is, oh my god, wait, you're both doing a CV. Hell yeah. Good job, both of you. Fucking hard work. You both deserve a snack. Love the copper color thing. It sounds like, oh, it's so pretty. If you can probably Google it, to be honest, and just look at like firing copper, what it looks like. It's so pretty. So pretty. Hi, Roonies. Yeah, it's a bit bleak when you look back on it. Deleted some non-relevant stuff and had to upload it to the ages. But first, tea. Yes, tea first. Tea and rewards. Oh, senor, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're finally adding all of the beads to the jacket. And look how sparkly she's getting. Look at it. She looks so cool. I love her. She's going to be so heavy. I can already tell. But I'm very pleased with her. She's going to be ultimate sparkle queen. That is a heavy sleeve. Yeah, the fact that she's lifting it up, honestly, very impressive. Oh, dear. There we go. Get that in there, get that in there. Poor arm can't stay up with all that weight. Well, luckily it'll be spread over her whole body as well. It's gonna be hefty, but yes, it's also huge. I feel like there's a good excuse for her being quite a heavy piece. It's meant to be a wall hanging as well, rather than like a ball or something. Celeste strong. I mean, she is. She pushes past some pretty intense wind. Poor arm can't step all that weight. Yeah, it's a challenge, but I'm sure it's a challenge she's happy to take. I mean, she's literally climbing a mountain, right? Oh dear. There we go. And get a few beads this time. Okay, that should do it. Oh, was that too many? That was too many, that's fine. I'll get some more and fill in the space. Oh yeah, that's 5. I thought I'd picked up 4. God damn it. Extra beads snuck in there. Oh dear, I need to get up, but oh, you're good. Pizza leftovers, hell yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, you gotta protect that pizza for later. Oh, that's cute. Never heard of Celeste until I've seen your stuff, but I love her. She's so cute. She's so cute. Okay, so basically, Celeste fits so many good like niches and things I enjoy. But like, first of all, it's a tight platformer. If you're looking for a platforming game, it's good. Second, the story is like kind of about mental health. It's about climbing a mountain and like basically for your mental health. Like she faces struggles and like stuff going on, and like there's a whole technique in it which is just like breathing, like just breathing and calming your, like using like methods to calm yourself down if you're having like a rough time. It's a really cool game. It's very like the story is unique, like the way that the characters are presented is quite different, and it's just really cool. It's really cool. Oh, please do! Heck yeah! Join me! You don't have to stream it if you don't fancy it, but like, yes! Join us for speedrun! Oh, take care of yourself, Amazonia. I really, really hope it gets better soon and you get over it nice and quickly. Yeah, take care. Look after yourself. Oh, dear. Yeah, definitely listen. I advertise it to everyone. It's not too expensive on Steam. I think it's about 14 quid in British monies. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different worldwide, but about 14 quid in British monies. And yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, and of course, every purchase supports trans creators, which is a nice positive addition. Ah, dear. Bye, take care of yourself. Yeah, I really hope it gets better soon. Honestly, having COVID 5 times, it sounds like an absolute nightmare. I thought I had it bad with 4, to be honest, let alone 5. Also, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Wait, there we go. Sorry. I thought I clicked unmute, I did not. Ah, dear. Get that in there, and then build up here. We've nearly finished the one arm. Oh my, it takes like 2 hours. But then, honestly, beading does just take a really, really long time because you have to be quite careful. You're only adding a few at a time. I'm trying to make them look random. I'm dying. No. I really hope it gets, like, maybe if today is really, really bad, you get over the worst of it today and then you can start feeling better by tomorrow, I suppose. Oh dear. Obviously, if it gets too bad, I hope there's someone you can reach out to like help you out a little bit, because obviously fevers are no joke and you need to look after yourself. I hope you have someone you can reach out to if you need lots of help. Cypress! Oh, sorry, I got so excited I had to zoom. Cypress, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We are making a prize for a competition that we're going to be holding next week. So this is a piece of artwork from the game Celeste. I am making it out of old beads, and it'll be sequins and embroidery and all of that. It'll be like a little wall hanging. Honestly, I'd love to make these sort of things more often. I take part in quite a few charity drives, so it'd be nice to like be able to make stuff like that for these. I've always been too nervous to do it because I felt like what I made wasn't of any value, which I think is very much like a crafter thing of just like undervaluing your own work. But it'd be really nice to just like have some stuff that I do. Maybe like Starlight next year or something. I have Transformers on the brain because you said trans creators. Transforming it. Oh my god, listen, if I was a Transformer, if I could make a Transformer VTuber, but like, yeah, they turn into a sewing machine, 10 out of 10. That sounds amazing. That's a heckin' idea right there. Honestly, quickly, get the copyright for that. That's fantastic. I live 10 minutes away. Good. And they're a chef, right? Hell yeah. If there was ever an excuse to be like, I need you to deliver leftovers. Because I have COVID. Cough, cough, sniff, sniff, please. I feel like it's a good excuse. Looks fluffy. Yeah, the hair is really fluffy because it's all made of embroidery. So like, it's a little bit 3D, but it's really soft. Soft embroidery. Somus Max, heck yeah. So quickly, get the copyright on that. Cross Stitch's Optimus time to roll out. You can get like a voice changer on your mic and everything, so you sound like more mechanical. So everything you say sounds like a transformer, and then you can just transform into different machinery. Like you could become a 3D printer if you're doing a 3D print stream, sewing machine if you're doing a sewing stream. Like quickly, someone get that. DJ, thank you for the DJ. Oh dear. Right, I did say I was going to reward myself with a snack. I'm going to quickly eat a snack. I have some biscuits. I'm going to eat biscuits. Yes. Quick biscuit snack time. And then we'll go right back to it. Oh, no, we're having a biscuit party. Thank you for the party, Cyphers. While I get my biscuits. God, it's so cursed with the music in the background.
We like to party. 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 The finger bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco and interstate through disco. The wheels are still attached. Traffic lights are burning. So if you like to party, come on and move your body.
You know, no, I actually don't remember them having the voice, but I like the idea of them all sounding really mechanical. There we go. Oh dear. Cyphers, how is your New Year's going so far? I hope it's going well. So I'm just gonna have a quick biscuit break, because we said I'd reward myself with some snacks when I finish the arm. I love it. I've been waiting to add this. I really wanted to do it off stream because I was so excited to do it, but I figured I should probably wait to at least start it on stream so you guys can see what it looks like. I love it so much. He also voices Voltron? Oh my god, he's just good with that kind of thing then. Hell yeah. Because they're in spaceships in Voltron, right? I guess that's a bit different to Transformers. Okay. Snacks are done. We've done snacks. I feel good now. I feel a little bit less hungry. The idea. So when you don't talk, you transform into a sewing machine. Oh, that'd be such a big animation every time you open your mouth. Oh my god. It would be very funny though. You'd probably get constantly stuck in like between transforming and not transforming, because obviously the mouse moves quite a lot when you talk. Oh dear. Well, like Power Rangers where yeah. The mighty morphing Power Rangers instead. I did say it was a dumb idea. No, it's a beautiful idea. And it would be incredibly funny. Listen, if it's funny, is it really a dumb idea? If it makes you laugh? You know, there's a theory that two people see the color the same way. Does that mean color is like a pigment of... Get out. Oh dear. There's a new anime coming out that's basically The Boys but Power. Hell yeah. Oh, there's an anime coming out at the moment. Can I talk about an anime that I'm really enjoying? I don't remember what it's called. I keep just calling it the cooking anime. There's an anime coming out at the moment where they cook, and I was it called like Shopping Center in Another World? It's an isekai. Heads up. It's an isekai. I know a lot of people really don't like isekais, and I'm normally kind of the same. Like, the whole transported to another world has been, like, done to death at this point. So, like, I totally get it. But this one in particular, I am really, really enjoying. Where the hell is it? Oh god, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Not a lot of people probably watching it. But and like the animation is like, it's alright. It's like in the middle kind of thing. It's nothing special, but they go to another world and the special power they get when they're isekai'd is they have access to a online shopping center, like an online supermarket like Tesco at any time, so they can always access Tesco, and it's so fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's a really silly show for like many reasons, but like it has everything that I want in a show. There's food and cooking, and they show you how they prepare the food from the shopping center. There it is. Oh no, this is the Japanese title. What's the English title? I'm so sorry. Campfire cooking in another world with my obscure skill, or absurd skill. So campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. Yeah, that's what it's called. And it is basically that they just have access to a shopping center at all times, and so they can make like, it's like a medieval style setting, but they can make like normal, like regular everyday food. It's great. Is the cabbage realistic? It actually kind of is. Also, Sonny, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. This guy is ridiculous, but a wonderful genre. Yeah, it's a hit and miss for sure. Campfire cooking. Oh, you got it. Thank you, Cypress. You actually found it before me. Thank you. This is your morning to get a snack? Yes, because we're talking about food now. Good call, Isacia. So I got really on with my kitchen. It's not that, it's campfire cooking. But actually, honestly, that sounds great as well. That also sounds fantastic. Kath, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. We've just finished beading the first arm. They're getting there. Ah, dear. What an incredible power. I know, the access to Tesco at all times, but it makes me so happy. They like, and here's the thing, it's got everything you want in a show. It's got dog, it's got feeding the dog, it's got making food, and like the highest quality bits of the animation are the food shots. So the food looks really, really good, and they show you how they make it, and the items that they buy to make said food, and how they keep the cost down, and it's like, everything I want. Everything I want is they make really delicious food and then they feed it to the dog. That's everything I want. I want that every day. It's incredible. Again, thank you for the lurk. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Have a lovely, lovely lurk. Episode 4. I know. Nearly the next episode. I love it so much. Not that kind of dog, honestly. Although that doesn't really get me, because I watched Full Metal Alchemist out of order, because I watched Full Metal Alchemist back in the day where I was watching anime on YouTube in like 3-minute clips. So it'd be like episode 3 part 5 kind of thing. So I watched it out of order. Oh my god, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Vile, I actually wanted to chat with you about the competition we're doing next week, because you have a competitive streak and I feel like you might enjoy it, but obviously it's up to you, and I know you're very busy with the doggos right now. I'm going to have a club sandwich. Heck yeah, club sandwich, delicious. Oh my god. Yeah, it's such a fun. Oh my god, Cypress, you want to steal a duck? Let me get the ducks on screen so that you can see all of the ducks. 2 seconds, I'm just going to copy your name. If I go here is the collection of ducks. You can be any duck you want. Any duck. Pick any duck. These are the first page, the second page, and the third page. You can be any duck you want. What duck do you want to be? You mean the speedruns? Yeah, so Shifty's taking part. I'm taking part. We maybe have stolen Sunkoi for it. No one steals my duck. To you too, Sonny. I'm assuming that's what that laugh sounds like. So Cypress, which duck do you want? Because they're on the map. That's true, actually, Sonny. Yeah, you always disappear in the first 5 minutes, huh? We've also already lost Cow Duck and Zay, so certain ducks just disappear. The watermelon one! Hell yeah. Rambo, say goodbye to your duck. You are now Cypress. Let's see if we can find you. You should still be in bounds. Some of the ducks immediately throw themselves out of bounds. Are you up here? No, but I can see the mimicking duck there. You're probably down here then. Keep an eye out, everyone. We're looking for red, but with a green bottom. Oh, found you. There you are. Cypress duck. Thank you so much for picking a duck. Yeah, the ducks get really stuck at the moment because there's so many of them. The ducks just stick themselves somewhere. Oh dear, I've been so busy I still don't have my new computer. No, you're fine. I was like, I wanted wanted to mention it to you, but there's no pressure to do it at all, none at all. It's just a fun event that I thought you might enjoy, but no pressure. A duck horde, there's so many ducks. That's exactly how they sounds good, I'm glad. Oh dear. Oh my god, there's so many ducks. Yeah, you're fine. All of the ducks. The duck isn't stuck, it's everywhere. True, you flew off into the sunset. Me upset I don't have any ooh, ham on pizza. You're a ham on pizza fan, is it? I can't say ham on pizza is my favorite, but I don't hate it. Oh dear. You too. It's the only way of doing that laugh, in my opinion. I do need to get Celeste when I get up and running though. Hell yeah! Yeah, for those who aren't aware, we're about to have a really big competition on the stream. Anyone, it's open to anyone. Well, technically it's not, but it's probably open to everyone on this channel. The only way that you can't take part is if you're already a Celeste speedrunner, because it's a beginner's competition. So it's for people that haven't run the game before. But as long as you've never sped run Celeste, you can take part in this competition. It is a competition. We'll be running, it technically starts on the 12th, but we'll be doing it all next week as practice. So yeah, it's gonna be a very fun time. I'm very excited for it. And I know a couple of other streamers who are potentially, hopefully taking part, and will also be speedrunning the game, so you might be able to get in some calls with them and like practice at the same time. Well, that's a gremlin emoji that I like to bring to my streams. Jonas Ryan says you have a duck horde? Maybe. I am a type of dragon that hoards ducks, not gold. Never played before, and to speedrun it? Yeah, so I've never played Celeste. I think most people who are taking part have never played Celeste before, but we're playing it, and here's a little bit, this is why I'm like encouraging it, because normally I wouldn't encourage it, especially not sponsored and stuff like that. But next week, or the week after, well technically no, it is next week, it's going to be a rough week on Twitch, because that's when Hogwarts Legacy releases. Now, for those who aren't aware, Hogwarts Legacy, the royalties from it are going to be sent to J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling, who is currently spending a lot of money and time trying to prevent a bill coming into place in Scotland. So the money that they get from royalties will basically be going straight towards preventing trans people having rights in Scotland. It's something that unless you're in the UK, you might not be aware of, but basically they've already said that the money goes there, and it means that if you buy the game, all of the money is going to preventing people or trans people in Scotland having rights. It's a shame that it's ended up like this, but that is what's going to happen, which means that unfortunately next week might be a really, really hard week in the UK on Twitch in general, because she's going to get a sudden increase in money and at the worst possible time, really, unfortunately. So yeah, so I'm not going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy for relatively obvious reasons, I hope, at this point, but I wanted to promote another game instead. So instead of promoting Hogwarts Legacy, promote Celeste. It's a game that's been out for a little bit already, so you can already buy it, but it's a well-known platformer. It's huge in the speedrunning community because its controls are so good, and by purchasing and playing Celeste, you are actively supporting trans creators, because I think it's the main developer and potentially composer of Celeste are both trans. So rather than sending money to someone who is actively supporting and trying to prevent trans people having rights in Scotland, let's send some love towards some people doing really amazing stuff. Also, on top of that, the main character of Celeste, Madeline, is trans. So it not only has positive trans representation, but it also supports like trans creators. So yes, if you haven't considered buying Celeste, there's a lot of reason right now where it's a good idea, but also because we're having a really big competition. So we'll be speedrunning it, but everyone else is welcome to speedrun it as well. And if anyone can beat the time that I set on the 12th, on my one and only run that I set on the 12th of February, if anyone can beat that time, they'll win this. The first person who beats my time will win this. I'll send it to them. Doesn't matter where in the world you live, you will receive this trophy. And again, the only thing is that you can't have run Celeste before. As long as you are not previously running Celeste, I will send you this trophy if you are the first person to beat my time and upload it to speedrun.com. A time that I'll be setting on the 12th, but I will be doing a lot of practice next week. There will be other giveaways and like fun challenges happening throughout the week, but yeah, that's the big one. If you want to win the really big prize, you know what to do. Get running. have you been doing? Oh, thank you for the horn. We might even have potentially the cooldowns removed if we hit certain targets for the speedrun. So it'll be a really, really loud speedrun. You'll be welcome to like try and slow me down as much as possible. And Blue, having a good burba. I've seen another stream a friend play it. Well, it's meant to be a really it's a tight game. It's fun if you like platformers, and there's a huge community behind it as well. So if you're looking to get into the speedrunning community, Celeste's a really good one. There's lots of like walkthroughs and assistance. A lot of people still running the game. You know, it's a good one for the community outside of it as well. Excuse me, sorry. Oh dear. And yeah, if you are a streamer who is considering speedrunning it, DM me. Let me know. Because then I can add you to, like, basically you can join calls while we're practicing and stuff like that. And we can promote each other's streams, and I can send you some love while you're practicing if you are doing it live on stream. So like, if you are a streamer and you are planning to run it, let me know. Let me know. If you're not a streamer, I will still hype you up. I just obviously can't send you. Oh, Sonny! Jelly, when did I get a diamond? I don't know. So anyway, I think it must have been a while ago. I haven't fixed the VIP stuff for like a month or so. Probably at least a month ago, potentially longer. Thank you for the hiccup. Glad to see the hit count is still going strong. Oh, don't worry, Vile. People have been picking it up. Dear. It had some slight teething problems of remembering what the command was. And then people have been going very strong with it. Ah, dear. Heck! Bonnie! Welcome on in, Bonnie! How was your stream? What did you get up to? Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna try and beat Vile here. Here we go! Hey, look at that! Speed! And Edrix, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. We are doing a larger beading and embroidery and sequining piece for Celeste. We were just talking about it actually because like it's going to be a prize next week. We're doing a really big charity event. First charity event of the year. And this will be a prize for if anybody can beat my time. So we normally just do giveaways, and we will be doing some giveaways. But in this case, we'll have a prize as well. So someone can actually win a one-off piece. It's gonna be huge when it's finished. Oh dear. But no, welcome on in. How was your stream and what did you get up to? Stupid mobile putting a space in front of the... I'm just too quick. I'm just too speedy. They're just chatting and stitching today. Oh, lovely. Honestly, that sounds like a nice start to the week. Can't blame you. Sounds pretty good. If anyone's new here, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I'm a cosplayer based in the UK. Normally, I make costumes on stream, but we're on a bit of a hiatus right now. We're just waiting for a specific competition to get announced so that we can start making for that. In the meantime, though, we do lots of crafts. We make baubles. We're doing, like, practice work, so practicing new skills ready for the next costume, like smocking and making our own lace. Yeah. Eat the fox things, look after yourself. Thank you so much for popping by, Cypress. Cypress is a very talented artist, by the way. I'm not sure if they regularly stream as much anymore, but their Instagram and their Twitter is very, very... No, not their Instagram. I know, I follow their Twitter. Their Twitter is very, very aesthetic. Very cute. Very cute fox girls and other girls. It's very cute stuff. If you haven't checked them out before, heckin' talented bean. And Megas, welcome on in. Love the Texas jacket, thank you. Yeah, it's really, really sparkly. Really, really sparkly. And Lady, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Bonnie B raiding. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Dear, honestly, it sounds like a lovely, relaxing stream. I should say though, Bonnie, if you need to look after yourself after stream, like go get yourself some snacks or anything like that, as much as we like having you here, make sure that you've looked after yourself first and foremost. Dear. Yeah, I love beadwork. I do this kind of stuff a lot. I have like the one example to hand right now. Oh, there go my sequins. Like, stuff like this. We do tentacles, we do mushrooms, like little bulbils and trinkets. But this is just on a much larger scale, because, like, yeah. Big scale. Big. There we go. It's lovely. I love doing this kind of thing. It's very relaxing. It's therapeutic. It's a lot of the same stuff over and over again, but because of that, it's like, you don't need brain to do it. You just have to have the time. Brain not required. Like, I'd say the planning and getting all the felt in the right places took a bit more brain power, but the actually texturing the thing, no brain needed. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh dear. The cord has come loose. The cord has come loose. There we go, there we go. Sorry, I have a bit of a loose cord between my monitor sometimes, and it makes the whole screen flash red. There you go, you're back to normal now, I can read you again. You're gonna snack away, heck yeah, thank you for the lurk. Take care of yourself, get good snacks, and again, thank you so much for the raid. That reminds me, I still need to say, yeah, I need my sticker for my sewing machine. I'm gonna have a sticker from Shifty as well. I get a sticker from Shifty and a sticker from you. Hell yeah. And then I just need to find a way of getting a sticker from Dem. Then I have lots of stickers. There we go. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Honestly, I've been waiting to add this. Adding all the beads. I've been so excited to do it. Also, 2 seconds. I know you can't see me, but I got a really big jacket on right now. And, oh, it's just getting a little bit toasty in here for this really big jacket. I need to just get that out. To be fair, I still need to send you and the other mods their Christmas presents, but I haven't been able to get down to the post office. I'm so sorry. I will send them out. It just, you know... Yeah. COVID, bronchitis, it's been a time. But I'll get them out. They're made. I just need to, like, be well enough to give them to you. Got a new helmet for Snowboarding, perfect. Ooh, actually that is a really cool place to put stickers. Nice, good surface, hell yeah. Also, how are you enjoying your shed? I hope the shed has been a fun time. Okay. Scott, thank you so much for the egg. Hell yeah, welcome on in, I hope you're doing good. Excuse me, I had a couple of really quiet hiccups I needed to do that. I could just feel them. I was like, please, hic. There we go. Oh, that's not a good thread. That's not a good thread. The shed has already received some stuff. Hell yeah. And thank you for the hic. Ah, the double hic. Yeah, I did hiccup twice there, to be fair. There we go, right. Ugh. More thread. Slowly but surely we're filling in this jacket. How long has this taken? 2.5 hours. I will say, we'll not go on for too long today. I'm not ready to finish yet, but I don't anticipate me doing a really long stream just because I mean, I'm not as well as I would like to be at the moment, and I kind of want to focus a little bit on getting better and not pushing myself too hard. Also, excuse me while I ping into the distance. I'm just trying to get my thread to unravel a little bit because right now it's all twisting together a bit, which will mean it will not later. Dead Studio, thank you! It's a look, right? But it's so sparkly. I love it. I love it. It makes me very happy. I didn't want to go to the hardware store to buy stuff for the build shelves in the shed. Heck yeah. I love going to the hardware store. I love going to the building shops, the paint shops, all of them. They're very cool. It's a nice look, thank you. It's a little different, but I feel like if you're doing like fan art, like making it your own is important, right? This is how I make stuff my own. Adding intense amount of beads and sequins and sparkles to it. Otherwise it's just ripping off the front cover, really. But I feel like this is less of a rip-off and more of its own unique piece. And it's a one of a kind. No one else will have this. It also takes a really long time, but that's because any project with beading and sequining takes quite a while. I think it probably, though, for this one, just to set up the felt probably took like an hour. Like just on the felt work, which is a bit unusual for the stuff that I've been doing. The felt work is normally quite quick, but because this one was so many layers, yeah, I think it probably took an hour just to set up the felt, let alone to add all the details. Yeah, but good, even though I got a trudge through snow, of course, yeah, it's very cold near you, right? Oh dear. Honestly, we haven't had any more snow or anything like that here. It's mainly just been intensely foggy, and because we live on a hill, it's like Silent Hill every single day. But I guess it could be worse. It's definitely entertaining looking out the window and seeing that. It's like, oh god, what has happened? What god has been angered that makes our hill look like this? The other day I woke up and I couldn't even see, like, there's a tree across the road from us and I could barely see it because it was so thick. But then there were quite a lot of fog warnings at that point, so like, it was, we knew it was going to be bad, but then also it was like, whoa. -9. See, we are +9 right now. We're actually quite toasty. For a January, +9, this is a warm day. The heck? Probably why we haven't had any snow though. You're not gonna get snow at +9, are you? Yeah. I'm trying to work out where I want to put some things, because obviously some of the beads are a lot bigger than others, so you kind of want to plan around them. I can't quite work out where I want to put a couple of them. I definitely want more of the pearl style ones, because the pearl ones are really fun. And they're like a bit different, and I enjoy them, but I'm not exactly sure where I can put them that will look random. Gotta look random. There we go. What? Anime, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I feel like I spoke to you only yesterday. How are you doing? I hope all your cosplay stuff is going well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. It's pretty cold this year. I'm glad it's not too bad where we live. Yeah, it has. Honestly, it's felt quite cold for us too. We're lucky though. At this point, the house is getting warmer and warmer like every week because we're just adding more and more insulation. This house is going to be so heckin' insulated by the end. But yeah, so the nice thing has been that we're spending a lot less on heating than the previous residents. That was one thing I didn't realize when we got the house, that you can see what the previous residents were like paying for their heating and like how much they were using. And yeah, we are using like, I'm not exaggerating, less than 1/10 of than what they were using already, and we haven't even finished insulating yet. We're using less than 1/10 because they were paying like 200 quid a month for heating. Oh no, it was more than that. It was nearly 300 quid a month on heating, and yeah, we're not. We have it on for like half an hour twice a day, and the house is hot. I'm wearing a t-shirt right now. Oh dear, yes! Yeah, it's like really interesting to see what the previous people were paying. But like, again, this house, we bought it, it had no insulation, so they obviously just were living with no insulation. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to use a lot of heating if there's no insulation in the loft. It's been a good fix. I've been enjoying it. Is it going well? Hell yeah, anything more weft? Wait, oh god, even more wefts? Heck, you've been working so hard on that as well. Oh dear. I hope they get done nice and smoothly. The shed is also insulation for the house. Is the block stuff? Yeah. I'm like, that sort of stuff, it makes a big difference. And because heating is expensive these days, like, for, you know, it's priority to get that price down a bit. We can't afford 300 quid a month to heat a house. Like, that's Although it has meant that we've had to like contact our suppliers and be like, hey, you're overcharging us. Hey, can we give you a meter reading? Hey, yeah, I know that's what they've been using for the last few years, but yeah, no. Can we just send you like a meter reading really quickly? It's so much more eco-friendly to have insulation too. Yeah, we have, again, I mentioned this when we got it, but like we spent a little bit extra on insulation because it was such a priority for us. So the insulation we've got, it's not like insulation, like fiberglass insulation, it's insulation boards. We've gone for 10mm thickness or 7mm thickness, depending on where they're going, and they're reflective on both sides, which means they not only keep the warmth in, they keep the heat out. So during the summer, it should actually be quite cool in the house because the whole house is reflective from the inside. So heat can't get in, which is, again, that doesn't really save money because it's not like we have aircon or anything. It just makes the house a lot more comfortable to live in. Because a house with no insulation gets bloody hot in the summer. Because that's what we found when we moved in initially. We were like, Jesus Christ, it's so much hotter in the house than it is outside. So yeah, fixing all that up has been very satisfying. It takes time, and like obviously I would love to move up now. Also, there's one other thing that we need to do now, which I don't know that it'll take any longer. It might take a little bit longer, but I kind of just want that room to be sorted so that I don't have to do anything to it for a while. So we need to basically move where a couple of the walls are, which we know we've moved walls in this house already. So it just means it's like an extra week or so. It's fine. It's fine. It's already taken like a year. But I hear you spend about 1/3 of others and heating and cooling. Yeah. Like when you, because I don't know if you can look up other houses in the area either. That would be interesting to see if your neighbors are spending more or less than you. That would be interesting. I'd kind of like to know. But yeah, we knew how much like the previous owners were spending at least. So we had that to go off of. Gotta make 30 more, and then it'd be oh my god. But you know what? That's an interesting selling point for the costume. Like when you're writing up what you want to present to the judges, that's like a really interesting selling point. And the number just makes it more impressive. So 2 seconds. Sorry. Oh dear. But I did not use the ones for the braid. I did not use all the ones for the braids, but I did make them. Oh, okay. So you have some spare. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think that's a bad thing. There we go. Let's get. I want to put a pearl up here. I don't know if it'll look good because it's so close to the shoulder, but I want one up here. Go. Oh. Yeah. Just one up the top. I think it looks good for the randomness, if maybe not quite so much for the balance, but it does look random. And that's what I'm looking for. There you go. Some of them let us know what they spend, plus the electric company let you know the average in your area. Yeah, that's actually fair. You could probably see your average for your street or something. Yeah, we know that we've at least improved it. I think that's like the first thing that really felt was like, oh, okay, yeah, we are spending less than a tenth than the previous tenants. And like, again, it sounds like I'm being really exaggerating there, but I'm actually not. It's like they had to have, I'm assuming they had to have had their heating on all day, every day, basically, in the winter, because we have it on half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening, sometimes an extra half an hour if it's a bit colder, but like barely at all. And yeah, it's a lot cheaper. We also, though, we did 2 things. First of all, we added lots of insulation to the house. We've also replaced the radiators. We have much newer radiators than they had, which probably also has affected it, because like our radiators are incredibly efficient now. They're good size for the room, but they're very, very efficient. So that's probably also had a positive impact on it. It's like the mixture of adding the insulation and then having proper radiators. Yeah. Everything's just 10 times better, basically. Yeah, and like a lot cheaper. I think that's the main one, is like, because you know, the idea of spending nearly 300 quid a month to heat the house is like, that's quite intimidating. That's a lot. We probably couldn't do that. So this is, yeah, it's very, it makes it feel like all the hard work has been very much worth it, because like we've been ripping up floors, ripping up walls, like moving lots of stuff around, replacing all the radiators, moving so much stuff, and it's like, it's a lot of hard work because we're doing a lot of it ourselves. So it's nice to see the payoff of like it having a positive effect on our bill each month, because it makes it feel like the hard work is like paying off. Yeah. Like all of those weeks of hard work, hell yeah, it's getting there. There we go. And I would like a big see-through one, because they sparkle especially pretty. Go. Yeah, we're happy. It's still going to be a minute till we can get to the loft, because like I said, first of all, we had to take like a whole month off doing anything because I was contagious. And then with all the cold weather and stuff like that, a lot of people are calling in for boiler work and like help. So the people that have been helping us are a little busier than they normally are because it's winter, but we'll get there. We are going to get there. It's going to happen eventually. It's just slow. It's very nice. Hell yeah. Well, we added insulation to everything. Like, it's in all the floors. It's in all the walls. It's not quite finished being put in. We still have quite a few boards to go, but like, it's getting there, and it's good quality stuff. Chaos and contagious. It is. It's very contagious. I need to do some recaulking of the windows in a few places. Yeah, we had to do that as well. But they warned us about that before we purchased the property. They were like, you know, these will need to be redone. And it's like, we can do that. I caulked my bathtub. I'm very proud of that. One of the builders showed me how to do it, so I went to caulking the bathroom. I did the sink to the wall and I did around the bathtub, and then it was a plumber and a builder came and double checked my handiwork, and they were like, yes. I was like, yeah. Oh my god, Soul, welcome on in. How was your stream? What did you get up to? We're talking about building work. Oh, there's my arm. Oh, you got there first. Okay, there's my arm. Thank you, Vile. Thank you for shouting them out. Soul, what were you up to today? I hope you had a really good stream. We've been adding the bobbliness to the jacket, so we're getting pretty far with this. It's getting heavier and heavier by the minute. We're getting there. Vixen, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. It's very heckin' kind of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, hi, my name is Jelly. If you're new here, I am a cosplayer based in the UK, but I also do other crafts. We are at the moment on hiatus from our cosplay because we are going to be starting a new costume once the competition opens, which will hopefully be by the end of the month, but we'll see. We'll see. It'll start it when we start it. In the meantime, though, we've got lots of other crafts going on. And this will be a competition prize for a charity event next week. Yes. So technically you can win it. Stream was lovely. I'm doing some journaling. Oh, the journaling again. Every time you come in and you're like, yeah, I'm doing journaling. I'm like, I want to do journaling. I have nothing for it. Well, I do have some stickers, but it just, TikTok and other people doing it. I don't have time for another hobby, but it's so attractive. I like it so much. I want it so much. Oh, I should say as well, Soul, as much as we love having you here, if you need to get some snacks, get yourself some heckin' snacks. All you need is a pen and paper, and I'll never stop saying that. It's TikTok, man. It's tainted my mind. Also, excuse me. Sorry about that. TikTok has tainted my mind to say that I need like 100 colored papers and all the gel pens and stickers and stuff. You're right. I do actually have some pretty biros as well. I got like some pink and blue biros. Where's my book? Oh god, it's underneath all my beads. Yeah, it's because I was like doing them pretty in like a book for. I've got like a planning book for the next costume. 2 seconds. It's on top of all of my beads. No, it's underneath all my beads. It wouldn't be an issue if it was on top of my beads. Ugh. It's not journaling, unfortunately. I cannot claim that it is, but it's probably the closest that I've done, which is like an art book for the plans that I have for the next costume. It's kind of like where I started versus where I ended off, because I was initially going to do more of a like cartoonish one, and then we went through like the embroideries, the inspiration. There's lots of blank pages for when I do stuff later, colorways and plans that evolved to this, but then I did change that again. Looking at like more sleeves and where I was taking the inspirations from, this is where the biros kind of came in, was for shading and stuff. Same with like here, doing some practicing on arms and like some tests, getting the final one, and then drawing it up in Photoshop, doing the smocking test so that I know how I'm going to end up doing it, and then more silhouette stuff with like pinks and purples, and then pinks and purples on. This has ended up being the final idea for the costume, I think, was this. And then yeah, more like layering, how it layers up, the corsets, the headpieces. There's a lot of blank spaces because I need to print stuff off at the moment. I think that's about as far as we've gotten. Yeah, it's probably as close to journaling as I've done so far, and I do really enjoy it. But I want stickers! Oh, Feathered is crying, just booked a courier to send these towels. My mum, just shy of 60 quid. Costs more to ship than the contents, and that's more than... Oh my god, wait, why is it so expensive? What the heck? Journaling's fun. Keep a journal on a big trip once. Oh, I bet that's amazing to look back on as well, Shifty. Like all those good memories. It is journaling. Oh, okay. I love this. Oh, I love doing it for costumes. I always make like a little, even if it's not for a competition, like I make a little book of plans so that I can look back on it and be like, oh, this one was fun to make, kind of thing. I dread to think what sending a full set of wings would be. I mean, that's quite steep. Oh dear. Yeah, that's as close as I've got. I did make a bead palette. I don't know if that counts. Wait, this is also with my beads. Everything is with my beads in the corner. Get ready for bead noises. I made a palette for beads so that I had like an inspiration palette, so that this is kind of like the color scheme I'm going with a lot of special beads in it. I do have a lot more beads in this. I should say this isn't all the beads I'm using, but it's like a collection of like the highlights of the beads that I'm using for like inspiration. But like, for instance, I have like millions of these ones at the bottom. I have more of these ones as well. Like, it's just like a small snippet of the beads that I'll be using. Oh dear. That's what journaling's all about, looking back and reminiscing and or just getting your thoughts out on paper. Yeah. I have some family members who are very, very good at it as well, which is also intimidating because it's like, oh god, they're so good. They're so good. How am I going to catch up to that? But I guess at the end of the day, it's one of those skills you kind of do at your own pace, right? There isn't any pressure. Oh, also, Anime, take care of yourself. Thank you for popping by. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Gonna buy some fabrics? Hell yeah. That sounds like a good day, honestly. Oh dear. Atomic, it looking pretty? Yeah, we're getting all the sparkles on. It's starting to catch the light more and more. Atomic, how are you doing? I hope your cosplay and everything is going well. I really hope that they announce TwitchCon for you soon. Correct, no pressure, yeah. Oh dear. I do enjoy making my little cosplay books, so they help keep me inspired. Set of wings weighs about 15 kilograms all packaged up. Ooh. Yeah, that's... Surely there's a limit, right? Surely there's a limit where they don't charge you anymore. Also, I'm going to look weird because I'm going to drink some tea. 2 seconds. Sorry, my character always looks a little weird when I have a drink. Ah, they're definitely the rules. I know. It's really frustrating that they haven't even announced the dates yet because, like, people are going to want to start booking hotels as soon as possible. Especially because it's like July is normally when European TwitchCon happens, and like that's pretty close to the summer holidays, so like those areas get booked up quite quickly just because of the time of year. Like please, please, please announce it soon for everyone. I'm not even going, and I want them to announce it soon for you. I don't know how much they can charge. Like I mean, you'd hope. Yeah, maybe that's wishful thinking though. Wow. Yeah, just adding all the bobbles to the jacket, and I love her. I love her so much. I love her so much. The more I add, the more I'm like, yes, 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 I love it. Oh dear. It's good stuff. I mean, that's kind of how it goes with sparkles, though. You just want to add more and more and more and more, so you completely overrun with sparkles. Ah dear, the craft goblin. It's the craft goblin mentality. Just add more, and then add more, and then add more. There we go. Oh, also my thumb is nearly better. I really went too hard on it last week. That was my fault. I embroidered for way too long when I wasn't used to it. I gave myself a really, really big blister on my thumb, and it got very swollen. And it's finally better now. It's like still a little bit healing, but comparatively, it was so painful as well. It was so annoying because like you use your hands for everything, and so like every day I'd be like, gah, why does my hand hurt? Oh yeah, it's my own fault as well, so I can't even blame anything else. It's like I did this to myself. But thankfully it's better now. It took a week, but we got there. My craft goblin is an overachiever. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I can relate to that. I will say, actually, we'll go a little bit longer. I'm a bit hesitant to go too long today, again, just because I'm not really very well right now, and I want to make sure that I'm not pushing myself to get ill again. So I'll go a little bit longer because I really enjoy just chatting with everyone. I don't want to leave because I really like talking with everyone. I've missed everyone the last few days. I've been just stuck in my house. Oh dear. I'll go a little bit longer. A little bit longer because you're all way too pleasant. And then I'll take a break. I own the largest. I saw it. I was on your stream via. Remember? I was there because I was like, that's big, and then you were like, yeah, it's too big to flop out on the table, and I was like, Val, you can't be saying that in the middle of your stream. Oh dear. How dare you be so delightful to talk to. I know, right? God damn it, I just can't leave. I just enjoy chatting with everyone too much. Oh, I guess there's worse situations to be in. Did you see it? I did see it, but then, yeah, because you had, like, the extra long bit that you didn't keep on for most of the time. I'm pretty sure you showed me that. Because you were like, yeah, there's also this as well, and then you flopped that out on the table too. And every time you said flopped, I was like, vile. Vile. You can't stop. Oh dear. No, I made that down. Someone clip it. No, I wanted to quote it, but I didn't know if you had quotes on your channel. So I was like, I don't want to make a fool of myself if there aren't any quotes. And then later on, someone exclamation mark quotes, and it turns out you already had a really similar quote because you'd already said that you'd flopped something huge out onto your desk. And I was like, well, now I don't feel bad for not quoting it because clearly this is a common occurrence on the Vile stream. Oh dear. So yeah, I would say don't worry about clipping it. It'll probably happen again. I do keep forgetting to change who can make quotes. I mean, we have it set that only VIPs and mods can, because otherwise what happens is people are like rushing to make quotes and they end up just quoting everything because they're excited. And so you get some really like kind of meh quotes. If like when you can tell when we made it VIP and mod only because the amount of quotes we got like was a lot like less, but then also the quality of the quotes was a lot better because like some of the early ones are like pretty meh, but I'm not gonna get rid of them because obviously they're like history. But yeah, it's improved over time. There's still a VOD you can check. That's true, actually. Yeah, there would still be a VOD. But again, I don't think you even need to because it seems like it's a common occurrence. Like it's like somebody clipping the horn. Like yeah, it's loud and crazy, but like it happens every stream. Sounds like this could be the same thing. I think only mods can, and I haven't changed it for VIPs. Yeah, I changed it to VIPs because we had a lot of regulars, and for a while that was like why I was giving out VIPs, because I was like, you would like to use it, and you would probably use it, and you would probably use it. So like, I gave VIP to a few people that I thought would actually use the quote command. Oh dear. Right. You know what? No, I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna tie off my thread, and we're gonna end it there. I'm sorry for. We're gonna probably be doing a few shorter streams this week. I don't really wanna. I'm very awkward. I'm sorry, I'm an awkward bead and I really don't like talking about mental health, like my mental health on stream, because that's not the kind of area that I want this stream to be. So I'm gonna be really, really brief for people that weren't here at the beginning of the stream. I am having some issues with my physical health and it started to take a pretty intense toll on my mental health. That's why I had a breakdown in the middle of stream on Friday. I'm fine and I have like a lot of family and friends who are checking up on me and making sure everything's okay. I also have medical assistance, which is a really nice position to be in. So I will be fine and I definitely don't want to worry anyone, but that's why, that's what happened on Friday. I don't normally like ending streams like that, and it's the first time anything like that's happened in nearly 3 years, so obviously we were pretty good. We lasted 3 years, but I don't want anyone to think that it has anything to do with streaming. It has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with anything that was said in chat that day. It was just like, how to put it, like something went wrong on stream, like I had a technical difficulty, and rather than just laughing about it and being fine and like joking like we normally do, I just couldn't take it. It was a breaking point, and it was nothing to do with you guys, and it was nothing to do with streaming in general. It was just my mental state at the moment is probably a little bit more fragile than I normally am. And yeah, so that's what happened on Friday. Again, I have assistance. Unfortunately, it's like the sort of thing where my mental health and my physical health are very much hand in hand. And so I am feeling down at the moment because my physical health is bad. And so what we're doing is I'm working to try and improve it, and we're rushing forward with some procedures that I wouldn't have done until a bit later in the year, just so we can get better a bit quicker. And in the meantime, I'll just be being a little bit more careful, I suppose, in what I'm doing, so that I'm not putting myself in any high stress situations. Basically, I'm sorry, I really don't like talking about this kind of thing. You can probably tell because I've sped up to like 1,000 miles an hour really quickly. It makes me a bit uncomfortable to talk about, to be honest. But I don't want anyone to think it was their fault or like what happened on Friday was because of them, because it wasn't. It was no one in chat. It's not you guys in general, and it's definitely not streaming. It's more like health outside of streaming. Yes. So yeah, and also I should say that I am okay. I'm not in any danger or anything. It's just we're going to be going a bit quicker than we were because long COVID is a butt. And it's put a real spanner in the works as far as me recovering. So yeah, Thank you so much for all the hugs and all the sweet words. Honestly, I am not very good at this kind of thing, and I prefer just to like people to spam that I'm shit at games and stuff. But yeah, I really don't want anyone who was in that stream on I don't want anyone in that stream on Friday to feel like it was their own fault or put any blame on themselves. I had a lot of people message me after that stream as well, so like thank you so much everyone who did reach out. I'm sorry that I was quite slow in replying a lot of the time, but everyone who reached out after Friday and sent me sweet messages, I really appreciate it. It was really kind of you. Again, I'm sorry that it took me so long to respond, but yeah, hopefully I'm not in any danger, I'm not in any bad place really. It's just I'm a bit more fragile than usual. And hopefully once my health improves, everything else will improve. But again, nothing to do with any of you guys, nothing to do with anything that was said, nothing like that. It's just a thing we're going through right now that will hopefully get better. Do you guys want to see a speed run of Stardew Valley? Are you guys ready? I know a lot of you guys already like Stardew Valley, but have you ever watched a speedrun of Stardew Valley? I feel like you'd enjoy it. Also, Ups and Salt, welcome on in. I'm sorry that you came in so late, but I hope you're doing well. We'll be back tomorrow doing more crafts. In the meantime, though, I am going to send you all to a very sweet bean chill streamer who is currently running. They're doing a Stardew Valley speedrun. I didn't know it could be speedrun. Neither did I. Not until a couple of weeks ago did I even realize that you could speedrun Stardew Valley. And I've been watching their practices, and it's basically, I think it's complete the community center. So it's community center percent. So you have to complete all of that, and it's a really interesting run. Like it's very different. It's a bit shorter. They're currently 10 hours into stream, but they're only 40 minutes into this run, so I think they're doing multiple runs at the moment. I'm sure they'll explain anything if you have any questions and stuff like that. Oh mama, thank you so much again. Thank you everyone for the kind words. I'm sorry I can't respond to them individually because I like people sending abuse to me. Or not abuse, but like I'm British, I don't do well with people being nice. It makes me feel very awkward. But no, thank you so much for all of the hugs and the kind words. I really appreciate it. I don't really want to make a statement on this in particular because it does make me feel quite awkward. But we will do the music stream when I'm feeling a bit better. Yeah, whether it be physically and mentally probably. In the meantime though, I'll just use my VTuber, have a chill time, make crafts, and I'm gonna send you all to Pete. Pete's a really sweet bean. Be nice, because they're working really hard. They've been going for 10 hours. I'll see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Go, and